So what do you do with all that? And how do you make food decisions that can help you minimize these unhealthy fats in our diet? Well, a few years back, the Food and Drug Administration added trans fats to the food label. So now we can take a look at food products and see of the total fat, how much of the fat comes from these unhealthy fats. So I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison here of butter versus margarine because that's always a common question. Which is better, butter or margarine? So for this example, and there are different things with different products, so I encourage you to make your choices as you look at the food labels in the same way. But what you do is you go down to the lines under total fat. And on the left in butter, you'll see that butter has 7 grams of saturated fat and no grams of trans fat. Now, if we add that together, we find that there's 7 grams of unhealthy fat. If we go to the right, we can see that margarine has only 2 grams of saturated fat, yet it has 3 grams of trans fats. So looking at this, you might think, well, gee, it has much more trans fats, therefore it's worse. No, remember what I said. We add these, we look at these fats together as being equally as unhealthy. And so on this side, we see that margarine has just 5 grams of unhealthy fats. So if we look at these products side by side, these are like products, we can make a decision that if we want to reduce the unhealthy fat in the diet, we might choose the product that has the least amount of fat. And I encourage you to use the food label in this way when you look at cereals, when you look at baked goods, when you look at crackers, when you're comparing like products. It'll help you make that decision around these healthy and unhealthy fats.